Hi there, Sandra. It's Marcy here. You dropped the link to your website in my post earlier on this week, and I am here to now record your video and take a look at your site. I'm going to go over three things. I've kind of looked at where your standings are as compared to the others, etc. So I'll just kind of give you three tips that you can go ahead and implement yourself that are going to help your site to rank better and be more visible to the people that are searching for yoga. Now, this is the things that I'm going to go over are content, citations, and backlinks. So I'll start with content, and content is, by far the most neglected thing about a website, all across the internet. People, website builders that aren't familiar with search engine optimization, which is many of them, they just build the sites, right, and make them look pretty, but they aren't aware of what is necessary in order for Google to find. I mean, the goal here is you've got your website so that you can, people can know what you do, they can find you and know what you do. The only way to do that, as Google is going out and crawling the web and using algorithms to see what it is that you're all about, is with content, with words. Now, they like to see between 1,500, 2,000 words of content on the home page. So you can, with these being testimonials, we're not going to really put that into the content category, right? But telling Google what it is you do, so that then when they go out and search, they'll go, okay, this person knows what they're talking about. They've got all this information about yoga and this and that. And so, super, super important. But the nice thing about that is most of your competitors aren't going to have a whole pile either. So it's definitely beatable. The things that I'm going to tell you about is, you just kind of reverse engineer it of what everybody else is doing in your market and do more than them and do it better. And in a matter of time, it's just a have to. You will outrank them as well. So that's your content. The other thing that carries a ton of weight is backlink, your backlink profile. And what a backlink is it's a link from a third-party site coming into your site. The internet's kind of like a big popularity contest. So when other sites vote for you, aka give you a link back to your site, that in turn moves your site up through the search engine. So I've put your site into a tool that shows me what's going on behind the scenes. And I did notice, now this could just be the domain, not how long, I don't know, but it's showing that the site's been up since 2011, which is great, because the more time, then it shows Google that you're not just fly by night, so it's definitely going to give preference to sites that have been around for a while. My concern, though, when I get back into here, especially if it's been around all this time, it's showing me that you have 9 backlinks that are, so you've got links coming from 9 different websites on the internet, giving you 24 backlinks, but my concern is that you're not being found for anything. So, like, after that period of time, I'd have to question, like, is there something in the setup on something on the back end there that's making it so the search engines aren't even finding you? Because that just doesn't seem right at all. Because you have some words, and these other pages, they've got words, so that I don't understand. So content, backlinks, and I put your site, just plopped it into this to see how, its performance, how its loading speed is. So there could definitely be some improvement on how it's loading, and Google looks at one of the factors. There's many factors that they look at, but that's one of the ones definitely not carrying as much weight as the other two, the content and the backlinks. I see that you do have a map listing, and the goal would be to be showing up for various search terms. These are going to change, interchangeable. They're not always going to be the same unless somebody's really, really done a fine job on their search engine, on all of their optimization. Then I've seen businesses that have worked hard and got themselves like all the keywords. They're always showing up in the 1, 2, or 3. So, statistics show that these businesses here are definitely getting the lion's share of the clicks and attention. So that's what you want to get, work towards getting yourself up there. Citations are, this is a citation. So what a citation is it's a place on the internet where you're going to find your name, address, business name, address, and phone number. So the more citations that you have, it's the more times that when Google's crawling out there, oh, here they are again. Oh, here they are, they're listed over here. So you're listed in various directories, the Yellow Pages 411, Yelp, blah, blah, blah. That's the kind of thing. The more times that you're out there, then Google's seeing you more. So citations have a lot to do with pushing you up in the rankings for the maps. And that's something that you might want to look at, having your business listed in more places. Let me see, so 532. So you've got 2 reviews. That's another thing, adding pictures, giving love to your listing. Google goes, oh, we offered this free listing, and look, they're paying attention to it, and they're doing this, that, and the other thing. So they like that. There are, I know reviews can be a tough one. Sometimes difficult to ask for, and sometimes people are completely happy, and you ask them, and they say, yeah, sure, no problem, and then go on about life gets in the way, and it means that they'd have to make a conscious, okay, I'm going to go to my computer or go to my phone right now and pull them up and leave them a review. So sometimes that's where the disconnect is. So there are services where you can, you have your contact information for your customers, for your students, for people, and you just, after you've been with them, send them an email, and it has a link where literally it's done for them. It's just like, just wondering if you wouldn't mind leaving us a review, and you just click a button and it's going to prompt them. You can collect them for either the one that I offer, is you can prompt them to either Facebook or Google or Yelp, whichever one you want to build up, or they can make the choice, but you can choose which buttons you want on there. Maybe you just want more Google reviews, so you only give them that option, and they can just click, and it's going to prompt them right to the place where they leave the review. So simple. They're sitting there at their computer, or they're already in that position to just click and leave a review, and it's amazing how quickly you can build them. Because these days people truly are, if it was me and it was my business going against these guys, I'd want to have 50 plus and keep collecting. The more is the better, right? Because people's eyes do go to the ones that have the best reviews. There's also a filter in there, God forbid, if anybody was having a bad day and wanting to take it out on you, that if they're leaving, in the lower end of the stars, then it's going to be directed to a place where they can vent, they can write all of it, but it's going to come directly back to you and not end up showing up on here. So hopefully that has helped you out a bit. If there's anything that you wanted to, if I can answer any more questions or anything that you didn't really understand, I'm certainly happy. Reach back out to me. I'm happy to help and answer any questions. So thanks again, Sandra, for participating. I've learned about a whole pile of businesses I didn't know about before. It's been really cool. I wish you the very best this holiday season.